Okay. Okay, this is real. This is real. Real. Real freaking naughty. Okay, all right. Get your hood, boy. All right, hold on. Here we go. We did it. We set up a camera. We made it! Yeah! Shoes off. I need my shoes off for this one. I need my shoes off for this one. I hope you came to have a good time, because that's what we're doing here today. So, how's everybody doing out there? Little cuckoo-ca-choo, huh? I see you. Those solar flares in the house. So, the messages, the emails, the phone calls. Wow. I gotta let out a big wow. Okay. And please, I don't need the whole, is he talking about me? I'm talking about everybody. People are cooking right now. So, use that energy, my family. Use it. You know how it is whenever we have anxiety. It's because we're not doing something we're supposed to be doing. Remember when you started waking up? You had that burning fire. I have a fire inside of me and I don't know what to put into the engine. Okay? Life purpose. So, use that fire. Okay. All right. So, we're live. Clearing the deck. Choo-choo. Okay. Let's get into it. Let's get right on into it, Aries. Oh, I gotta write it down. We'll write down 217. Aries. You made it. I'm Alexander. This is Galactic Tarot. I'm going to be dropping full, we call it the Crystal Cross here. The Iron Cross. It sounds too serious. You want to see your Iron Cross there, dearie? No, I don't. Okay, carry on. Sometimes we got to change the words, if you know what I mean. Okay. All right, let's get on into it. Gently caress the like button. It's my new thing. Everybody's always like, smash the like button. Punch the like button. Like, no one's punching their phone, dude. Come on. Gently caress the like button. Hold hands with the like button on this journey through the Zodiac signs. They say if you make yourself laugh, it's a sign of insanity. Whatever. If I can make someone's day better, even one person's, the mission is a success. Wait, are we good? We're good. Okay. Aries. Get out of the way, coffee. All right. Here we go. I want to do it. Okay. Okay, good. Aries, bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. Let's take a look. All right. What do you do? What would you say you do here? Okay. So, Difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right with balancing something. Let's keep looking. All right. So very, very good things. Very, very good things in the emotional category. So we see this rainbow bridge. We see this bridge of light. We see this, what is light? Okay, this is a distortion in the electromagnetic field that can be utilized. And when we utilize this distortion in the electromagnetic field, we can get things done. So what is it that you want to do? Okay, because this difficulty whether to go left or go right is obviously going to manifest differently for every Aries watching this, but there's something that needs to be balanced. If the Justice card is down on its side, there might be a lawyer or a banker or somebody that you've been wanting to contact, some sort of official person that's to help you get something off the ground. Or this can be spiritually related. I don't really see that. I do see good stuff coming. All right, so in the physical, we see this emails, text messages, phone calls. So if this is required to reach balance, then now is the time. This month of September, okay? But if this is some constant back and forth that's going on with this banker or this lawyer or whoever this Justice card is representing, somebody that you're wanting to get in touch with, Spirit's letting you know this is the time to do that. Because let me give you a little flash forward. Not a flash back, we give a flash forward. The Ace of Wands is in the cosmic position. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp right now. Truth burps. Truth burps. So savagely on this channel. So savagely. Okay, anyways, moving on. When we look into the past, we see the house on the hill. We see the finer things in life. So having the finer things in life in the past, let's just say, okay, we still have it now. Then we look at the Lover's card. So we get the Lover's card connected to the Queen of Cups. So very, very good stuff. Very, very good stuff, because this is multidimensionality. This is multidimensionality in love. So whatever's going on in your love life, or whoever's coming forward this month, or whoever is currently there right now, there's a multidimensional way to look at this relationship. To maybe this is the spiritual love you've been waiting for, Aries. This is very, very good, because this is the most spiritual person in the deck. And then we've got the Lover's card. So little soulmate action. So just keep in mind with a soulmate, there is something to work out. There is something that is past lifetime related. There is something that is karmic related. Remember the bottom of the deck, okay? People think soulmate, and they're like, rainbows and unicorns for everybody. And it's like, and moving on. Anyways, so when we look right here, okay, we see how others are viewing you. So others are viewing you waiting for an offering. So is this offering related to this Justice card? Is this offering related to this difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right? Because how can we wait for something that we're supposed to be calling in, that we're supposed to be basically contacting somebody? This month, or at least the beginning parts of this month, are about communication, Aries. So hopes and or fears, okay? So when we look at the fears card, all right, because this obviously, who hopes for this card? Nobody, okay? It's not a bad card, but it just means like anything can happen. And it's our job to control the reality, to learn how to control the reality, to learn, on this journey that we are the one that's manifesting tomorrow, today. So to have a fear of anything can happen, to have a fear of whatever this is representing for you, let's dissolve that. Isn't this fun? It's fun when we can see the future, and then we're like, Alexander's just like, how about you do something else instead with your time? Okay, so then we get into the inner child card. Lots of intuition coming in. It's a very intuitive month for you. We got the Queen of Cups, we got the Page of Cups. This is the intuitive child. So this is also about inner child. It's also the very last card of the reading is the inner child. So there's some inner child work to be done alone in nature, preferably on a mountaintop, creek. By the ocean is great too. But this is really representing more in the forest or on the mountains, okay? Something with the rocks, okay? Getting to that cosmic card, there we are. Like I said, that Ace of Wands, okay? So when we get to the Ace of Wands, this is just pure magic. This is just everything that you're manifesting. So paying attention to what you're manifesting, starting these new engagements, like I said, whatever this fear is, we got to get rid of that, because we're instantly manifesting right now, family. We're manifesting faster than ever. So if you're going to be in fear, you're going to manifest some weirdness. So please don't do that. Manifest awesome things. Please. Okay? Because look at this. You're heading towards victory. By the end of the month, you see you're victorious with some regards of magic, with some regards of magical mastery. So awesome stuff right there. Okay? Then we get to Mama. We love her. So this looks like some sort of trip, some sort of journey. We've got literally side by side, we've got this magical king heading towards victory, and then we've got this, the queen of all queens, going on some sort of vacation, going on some sort of trip, or spending time near the water. There's an importance in nature for you this month, Aries. There's something to be done in nature. Even if this is booking a trip for the future, booking a vacation for the future, nature is calling you. Nature is calling you to meditate, to spend some alone time, and to really look at what's going on here. So if this new lover comes in, or if they already have come in, or if this is a pre-existing relationship, like I say, because the lovers is the center of all of this right now, really tune in, really go into nature, spend some alone time, and figure out what this is. Because when I look right here, we're going to end this off on a jolly old tone. We see the inner child, but it's like, what's affecting the inner child? So there is some connection point here, Aries, that is with whoever the pre-existing lover is, which is the soulmate, or whoever's coming in. There's something that you guys are wanting to heal from childhood. Because I got the inner child here, alone time, basically all this stuff, communication, text messages, contact, phone calls. And then this fear. So this fear, whatever this fear is, it's related to childhood. So, yeah. Call him up. I don't know who it is. Whoever you're thinking about right now, call him up. Do it. Do it, Aries. Do it. Good. And if you can, Aries, if you can, ask. Ask and you shall receive. Ask, what is this? Okay? What is this connection? What happened last time? The most important thing we can realize with real eyes. The most important thing we can realize is not to repeat mistakes, so to speak, that we made in a previous lifetime. So if you're coming back together with somebody, really tune in on what it could be, and really take your time before rushing into anything that you think could be karmic related. Taurus 1316. Good stuff. Good. Okay, last card in the reading, we're going to go ahead and triple that. I don't know if anybody saw that actually popped out. So when you get a popper, when they start popping out of the deck like popcorn, I always remember this. I internalize this and I add this almost like a cloud cover, like the bottom of the deck to the reading. But if you get a popper and then the popper comes up in the reading, you want to actually multiply it times 3. So Taurus, finer things in life for sure. House on the hill. Something you're manifesting this month. There's something you're manifesting. For some reason, you think there's a financial block when there isn't. Okay, so I see this. This card represents money worries, and then it says tough decision down on its side. Okay, so if there is some sort of investment going on or something you're investing in, don't go too crazy. Like if you get your nest egg or whatever you have, I wouldn't go like, Alexander's not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't go putting more than 25% of your money into whatever this is, if it is an investment. Just personally from me as a friend. But if you're worried about money, you really can't do that because it's going to create more money worries. Okay, so. Is there something that lover doesn't want you to do? Because we get in the emotional category, we're getting this lover. So this person that either you love or that loves you, some sort of soul family also. This doesn't have to be a lover. This can be a soul family member, emotional. So there's some sort of energy manifesting. Okay, because we got the magician. We got all elements on the table in the physical. So if you have all the elements on the table in the physical and you're manifesting with all the elements, let's not worry about money. Let's be grateful for what we have. Let's look at what we have instead of any sort of lack, or if there is something, like I said, you're manifesting, or you're putting this money into a website, or you're putting this money into an investment. You don't want to do it from worry. You don't want to do it from lack. Okay. So looking into the past, we see this celebration. We see this party. Okay. Taurus. Let's talk for a second. Okay. Not bad. It's not bad. But we get the death card connected to the hangman. So this is when Spirit tells me to tell you that we all know that you're not meditating right now, okay? Or like, you're like, I'm meditating. I meditated 10 minutes 3 weeks ago. You need to meditate, okay? What if whatever this lack is, or this need to look through the spiritual window, it just doesn't have to be a money worry. So for some watching, it might not be that. But there's some sort of anxiety, worry, something. Spirit's reminding you, remember how good you felt when you were meditating more often? So meditate more often, starting right about after this video. No, not seriously right after the video, but your practice. We call this our practice. We call a lot of things our practice. It's practice that makes perfect. So this whole like, well, how come my third eye isn't on, or whatever it is, whatever you were meditating and now you're not as much, it's time. Especially with these timeline shifts that are right upon us. Any moment now, just any moment now, we'll be in a different timeline. So, calling me out for not meditating. Yeah, that's what I do. So anyways, people are watching you on a journey. This is not one of the happiest cards in the deck. So once again, meditate. Like there's some sort of worry. There's something going on right now. It doesn't seem too bad. Like I got happy cards. I got victory cards. I got good stuff. What is that? But anyways. Hoping to head towards victory. Congratulations, you are. Okay, it's co-created. Alexander wills it, so it would be. Okay. How do we head towards victory? We head towards victory by moving forward with balance. So looking at ourselves, looking in the mirror, looking at what we need to do to get onto the next and best possible timeline, which is what's right here in the reading, your next timeline. This is what's taking place this month, regardless of what zodiac sign you are. We are going through these timeline shifts right now. So as these solar flares, this thing, that thing, you've got to really, all of you, family, please, this is not service to self to put yourself first. We really need to put ourselves first to make sure that we at least can bring some sort of glimpse or reflection of our loved ones that are choosing to not come with us on the timeline that we're going on with us where we're going. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope it does. Because here we go with the Judgment card. So the awakening right now in September. So this is in the cosmic position. I love this Taurus. Love it. All right. Okay. So then we get to her. We love her. She does naughty things sometimes, but she's so lovely. Isn't she lovely? Okay, so we get the Queen of Wands, all right? Some people consider her a witch. I just consider her great. She's great, okay? So we see her, and then we get to this heartache, okay? So I don't know who this friend is, this lover, this ex, this family member. There's somebody there's something that's affecting your heart right now, and not your physical heart, your emotional heart. There's somebody that you need to forgive, or you need to call them and say you're sorry to. Because this is all about getting the finer things in life. So whatever this money thing is, this worry, this lack of meditation, whatever this like little thing is, it's like this little thing has kind of like spiraled into control, not out of control. And this is related to a person that you need to release. And I don't mean to release the person, never talk to them again, but you need to release yourself from this energetic tango that you're doing. There's some sort of dance going on. It's not important. It's not important. Because you can dance by yourself. Okay? Good stuff, Taurus. I like ye. And look at this. Happiness at the bottom of the deck. What were you doing when you were happiest? What were you doing then? Because this is all leading to the finer things in life. This is all leading to victory when you're already on this path towards victory. So, I mean, I know one thing's the meditation. Are you having fun yet? Gemini already? Already? Gemini, yay! 2154. 2154. Okay. It's 111? Sweet! Okay. Swab the decks, me mateys. How you doing, Gemini? Which twin am I talking to today? One do I got? Do I get the builder? I love the builder. I love the nurturer. The destroyer, though. The destroyer. Oh. All of them, yeah! Your bell notification's not working? I'm not surprised. Okay. Ooh. So many balance cards today. Isn't she lovely? Catherine! How's everybody doing? Merlin at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. When you drop a hermit card, you gotta pull your hoods up, family. Pardon my French ahead of time. What is this shit, okay? What is this? What is this? All right. I see magic, and then I see betrayal. Gemini. What is this? Let's just go ahead and start off this month by me telling you how protected you are and that dark magic cannot affect you. It is impossible. Okay? So let's just integrate that deep into our cell structure of our bodies, regardless of what zodiac sign you are. But let's just, right in our bodies, just tell ourselves that benevolent magic is all, it's just no malevolent, just benevolent, okay? Benevolent only in our existence, okay? We have this ability, we have this belief structure, because this looks like magic backstabbing is what that says, okay? So magical betrayal. So let's go ahead and also make sure that you're not doing that, okay? Don't be pointing that little, don't be pointing the dark finger, okay? I have my eye on you, Gemini. I love you, but I'll give you a shaking. Alexander's shaking me and I don't know why. You know why. Emotional card. Queen of Cups, okay? So, multidimensionality. So look at it with multidimensionality as we physically achieve balance. There's a lot of balance cards, like I said, this week. This month, rather. So the Justice card, being able to see beyond the veil. This is a higher octave of the High Priestess. So we look at the High Priestess from a masculine point of view, holding the truth, having the sword of truth, knowing that there's some sort of balancing act that we're doing right now, which is in the physical, but this is emotional, because I see that you're looking at this magical betrayal, you're looking at it multidimensionally. So this is something that you know is going on. It might be completely nonverbal, it might be subconscious, but you know what's going on. You know what I'm talking about right now. Or some version of you does. And then we're looking at this balance card, okay? So we're looking at how you're achieving balance of the self. So, what do I have to say about this? When we achieve balance, when we say that we're achieving balance, when we do this work, sometimes other people in our reality can act a little weird. We'll say weird. Okay, so that's because sometimes people are like, you're gonna leave me even further in the dust. There's like kind of like this like lack mentality that can happen, like this whole like crabs in a bucket thing that can take place sometimes. So just looking at this as if someone's throwing shade, just remember how protected and how shielded you are. Never mind. Okay. Anyways, when I look at the past, I see the Fool card. So it says a new beginning took place in the past. This new beginning took place of balancing the masculine and the feminine to ascend, plain and simple. So we see the Judgment card. There it is again. Is that 3 readings in a row? We had the same card. So the Judgment card, the awakening that's upon us now. The 7th seal has been broken, my family. This is all taking place right now. Okay. So looking at this card right here, this is how others are viewing you. Others are viewing you celebrating, even though at some points you're not celebrating. Others are viewing you as celebrating this month. So some sort of big breakthrough, some sort of download, some sort of thing that we used to be sad about, we're no longer sad about. There is something that is taking place this month, because something that you're hoping for is manifesting. This is such a good card. This shows the whole family. This is mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, everybody. The pets, and this is the tree of the Sephiroth, like from this Kabbalion tree of the Sephiroth. So this tree of completion, this tree of everything, all spiritual knowledge, all physical knowledge, all mental knowledge. Okay. So where are you processing this? Where are you learning this? You're learning this in dream time. So pay attention to your dreams, Gemini. Write down your dreams. Write down your dreams, and know some things might be coming up from childhood. Okay. So look at what's coming up from childhood. Look at friends, family members, whatever's taking place, because there's something in the cosmic position. There is something that we're still thinking about. There's something that needs to be released, plain and simple. Like part of me is wondering if any of this, like this card right here, is even manifesting because it's to lead us to finding this. It's to lead us to looking inward. Because at the end, what we see here is an offering of love, which achieves strength. So we gain this strength, we gain, once again, this balance, the masculine, the feminine, okay? We see this symbol over her head, okay? I always like to relate these two. It kind of seems like the same goddess when I look at her. I mean, the cloak is a little bit different that she's wearing, but these two are both in the same line as well. So, and this card does represent Virgo as well. That's one of the signs that's connected to this. So I know we're in Gemini, but we're in the month of Virgo, being in September. Happy birthday, Virgo. What is the last card? Soul retrieval. Okay? energy being returned to yourself from yourself, okay? So, I mean, is this stuff that, shamans, people, myself included, like people do? Yes. But this is something that you're doing. You're doing this work. You're retrieving these pieces or whatever the work is that you're doing by achieving balance, by saying that you want to achieve balance, by going through the awakening, and you're doing this through the nighttime. You're doing this while you're dreaming. So you really need to pay attention to your dreams, and you really need to tell yourself, I know, because I can feel the person out there right now, like, but I don't remember them. Well, then you need to stop saying that, and you need to tell yourself that you are going to remember them. Tomorrow when I wake up, I envision myself writing down my dreams and remembering my dreams. Make sure your room is dark enough, make sure the shades are drawn, make sure you're waking up to a gentle alarm, not, like, what is that? Obviously, you're not going to remember your dreams if you're waking up like this, okay? So little stuff you can do, and then if you really want to amp it up, you could actually purposefully wake yourself up for about a half hour to 45 minutes during the night. You wake yourself up around like 2:30, 2:45, around there. That's where I like to do it. And fall back asleep around 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. If you have the ability to do this with your work schedule, mind you, and you'll produce double melatonin. You will almost guaranteed at least have some sort of glimpse of a dream upon awakening. And when you wake up, try not to roll around, try not to move around too much. Stay where you are, wake yourself up gracefully, keep your eyes closed. That's another good mantra for everybody, or manifestation for everybody, is when I wake up, I'm going to keep my eyes closed. I'm going to remember my dreams. Because like the second we open our eyes, once color comes in, we do have the opportunity to lose certain percentages. So yeah, little how to remember your dreams, just for those few people that were like, but I don't know how. Yes, you do. You remember you used to when you were a little kid. So let's tune back in on that. Can't tell me you've never dreamed, right? So you know how to, you just maybe forgotten or created some sort of obstacle for yourself. So what's the best way to remove obstacles? Oh, that's great. What's the best way to remove obstacles? Is to use words, use our spells to dissolve them, transmute them. Transmute that which is unworthy into that which is worthy. Thank you so much, Gemini. He won't be here all night, but he'll be here for a couple hours. All right, what's after Gemini? Cancer? I always feel like, right here, I always feel like I'm forgetting a sign that I'm not forgetting. Cancer. 3249. Oh. All right. Okay, Cancer, let's do this. But of course. Cancer September reading. Good. I demand a reshuffle. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. All right. If your sign is Cancer, we'll see you next month. I'm just kidding. No, it's not that bad. Seriously. The good news is the phoenix is rising from the ashes. It's not bad. I swear. It's not that. It's not technically good, but it's also not bad. You know, it's one of those. All right. So, anyways, we see this bed, this tomb, this ultimatum. Okay, it's not making very much sense. Who is this person? Give me a second. I'm gonna find the turd. Who's the turd? All right, found the turd. Alrighty, okay. No, this is good. You want to hear this. Cancer. Okay, so we're not looking at something that we need to retrieve that is ours, something that is rightfully yours from childhood, something that is rightfully yours from the past. Okay? We need to look at this with multidimensionality. Okay? Even if it's just an argument, some words, like something that took place, pay attention to people from the past returning or attempting to return is what this is saying. So there's that card of balance again. There's lots of justice cards. We did not get the judgment card again, but we get the justice card again. All right, so seeing beyond the veil, emotionally, achieving balance. Okay, so yeah, there is physical reality. It seems like there's a lot going on. It seems like there's a lot of cray going on. Okay, but this is when we really step to it and we know that what's taking place is our ascension process. This needs to take place, whatever it is, on the journey. Okay, because when I look at the card for the past, all right, we get the Eight of Cups, which is showing, once again, this person that doesn't look the happiest on their journey. So now moving into the cards for the month, the 6 and 7 that are connected, who is this? All right? Sometimes we go to find out, who's the person that likes the brown light, okay? I like brown light. I like all the lights. All right, who's the person who prefers brown light? Okay, there we go. Let's rephrase this question. Somebody from childhood. So who is this person from childhood? Pay attention this month, and do not allow yourself to get hooked or someone's trying to make you move really quick with something that you don't want to do. Your body's telling you no. My body is telling me no. But my kind-hearted Cancer nature's telling me yes. This is when your Leo brother comes in and says no. Just tell them. When this comes up, you just say, Alexander said no. If you want to argue with him, you can book a session at galactictarot.com. I don't know who this person is. You're going to have to pay attention yourselves. You're going to have to see who's coming up and trying to push you into doing something quick. We got to go. You got to do it now. Okay? You got to do you now, Cancer. You have to put yourself first, okay? So whoever this person is, whether they're a family member, a friend, whoever, I'm just getting a big how about no, all right? And it's a test, so, it's like you're walking out of the classroom and I'm like, there's a pop quiz, okay? Because we're looking at all of September. There's a pop quiz, all right? So others are watching you give and give and give and give, Cancer. You're always giving, but you're especially giving during these summer months, especially to those in the northern hemisphere, Cancers. When you're going through this summertime and you're all charged up with the sun, you're like, I'm great. It's like, we all know there's that little lull that you tend to feel in, those cold winter months when you're like, why isn't it warm yet? But right now you're giving. So make sure who you're giving to is receiving. And of course they're receiving, but are they, why are you giving? Are they, just make sure you're improving people's days, regardless of what zodiac sign you are. I really had to put my entire reality on a diet recently. This is something I've been working on, is because I would just get in these long, drawn-out conversations on the phone with certain people, like doing the best I can because I love them to improve their day. And it would only improve their day so much. And then I realized, like, the people that are borderline, like the people that are like almost happy or they're kind of having a day, I could just shoot them a text and like they like literally explode with energy. Like they literally just like, they're like, now I'm having an awesome day, by just telling them, what they deserve to hear. So really ask yourself, if you're Cancer, if you're going to spend a half hour, an hour, 2 hours, or hang out with a friend, just make sure you're not being guilted into anything, is what I'm getting. All right, moving on. Hopes and or fears. You hope for a new beginning. Congratulations, we're constantly beginning new things in every single moment. This is a new breath. Okay. I'm hoping for what's already happening. Ace Pentacles, big download or some money coming in. Is this money? What do we got here? Download, okay. Spiritual download. Like I said, there's a test. If you pass the test, either way you're getting the download. Either way you're getting the download. Either way you're going to learn, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. But like I said, this is a test. How are you spending your energy? You know, it's like energy cannot be created, energy cannot be destroyed. So the energy that you have during your day, if you're going to give it to a person because you're so loving, make sure that the person is, like I said, they're actually shifting. They're showing some, not that they need to show improvement, not that you need to like demand improvement from this person in your reality. Just be honest and true with yourself. Like what really took place from this, because that is the test. So it's not a pop quiz anymore. Your brother's all over that. Like I said, moving quick. This person's trying to like boom, 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 boom. There's something, they're gonna come in, they need your help, they need your money, they need this, they need that, they need to stay on your couch. I don't know what it is. I'm just getting a big like, I know you're loving, but just new. Like I said, remind them. Just be like, Alexandra said no. And they're like, who the F is Alexander? So anyways, the Queen of Pentacles in your cosmic position. So you are harnessing all this energy of fire, like I said, from the sun. You are like, you're always thriving, Cancer, but you're particularly thriving right now. You're particularly thriving this month because of what's going on. So to use this energy for your own ascension, to use this energy for what's taking place. The phoenix is rising from the ashes. What is it that needs to be forgiven? What needs to be done? What really needs to be balanced within the self? Because once again, here's this card of balance again. There's no way all 4 zodiac signs already have got this card coming up that can represent a lawyer. This isn't representing a lawyer. It's representing looking beyond the veil and achieving balance. So admitting the truth to yourself that you already know, and I'm sure that Alexander already validated a few of those. Well, I've been thinking about this person and how they're not really serving me. They're not, okay? So really be honest with your gut, be honest with your intuition, be honest with your cell structure, be honest with your cards, however your intuition is coming through, Cancer. Pay attention to that. Oh, look at that, another card of balance. All right, so moving forward with balance, the Chariot moving forward. When the Chariot moves forward with balance, with this download, once you pass this test, okay, this is when you really decide what it is that you want to do. What is my life purpose? What is it that I want to learn? What is this spiritual thing that I want to do? Where do I got to, there might be some sort of schooling coming in or something that you want to learn how to do, and this is life purpose related. This is very important. So it's very important that near the end of the month you pay attention to what this is, Cancer. You pay attention to what it is that might just be a fleeting excitement. Do not share this with others. Do not tell your lover or your husband, your wife, whoever. Just be like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this thing. Because others might think it's dumb and it's life purpose stuff, and it's not dumb. Okay? It's something that you can do for fun on the side. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you there's something you're going to want to research how to do, regardless of what it is, regardless of how silly it is, and just tell yourself, tell your wife, tell your loved ones, you're just doing this in your free time because you think it's fun, but guess what? It might turn into something bigger. Ba-boom. Yes. All right. Yeah. Do you wear your hair loose sometimes? Sometimes. It's so much like mane. It just goes everywhere. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh! 4432. Leo. We're ready, Leo. Let's go. All right. Lovers, a little pop or a little pop in action. Good. Oh, good. I already have my hood up, Hermit. I already have it up. Oh, good stuff right there. Oh, yeah. Who are all these people? Okay. All right, Leo, do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. Got the notification for the live just now. All right, good job, YouTube. All right, moving on. Okay. Difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right. And then we get this card. Okay, we get the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this is pretty simple. Instead of going left or go right, let's do both, okay? Because this is something that's being balanced with the shadow side. I don't have balance cards here, but I know what this is representing for myself, so I can speak about it freely. So Spirit was leaving room for more cards. This is balancing of the night side, looking at something that we are thinking there's something wrong with it when there's nothing wrong with it. It's a necessary cogwheel in the function of our reality. We need to have love for all these aspects. We need to be able to see the innocence in all of these aspects. We move right here to the emotional category and we get the card of love. All right, this is how we know this. So we get to love, and then we get to that Hermit card once again, spending alone time out in nature, because this is the card of the physical. So the card of the physical for the month is literally saying spend alone time. You need alone time. So this is not something we ask for. This is something that we take. All right. So if you say, hey, I'm going to the park. Hey, I'm going to here. I'm going to the creek. I'm running by this place. And you know, your lover, whoever is like, but I want to go. Go and then come back and get them and then take them. But this is very important that you have this alone time to look inwards, to look outwards, to see what's really going on here in this month. Okay? So we see in the past, processing dream time, waking up. So that was probably, you know, right now, just about the end of August. Yes, I remember that. Okay? So dream time. Okay? Because this is when we were processing people that we wanted to text, people that we wanted to call, okay, because we got the Empress card. These two are connected. So we see this card that's representing emails, phone calls, text messages to the Empress, to the Goddess, to Mama Bear, whoever it is. There are feminine frequencies, and this does not mean that there are not men. So if you're watching this and you hear me saying feminine frequencies, there's something that's to be done from the state of love, because it literally says love, love, soul retrieval across the bottom. So there's something that needs to be released or forgiven, or words that need to be said. This has been the ongoing message for weeks in the weekly readings. So it's obvious that this work still isn't done. There are people we need to personally email, text, call, whatever it is, whatever feels right, and say we're sorry. When there's this forgiveness work going on or coming up, you don't need to call the people passive aggressively and let them know that you forgive them. That's not the way it works. But when when it comes to allowing yourself to forgive yourself, it does feel better to contact the person if you can and say to them, I'm sorry, plain and simple. Like, this is, you know, there's no excuse. I did this thing. I shouldn't have done this thing. Whatever it is. And this could be stuff all the way back from childhood, from high school. Like, this doesn't mean it's stuff that's taken place in the past few years, but that doesn't mean it's not stuff that took place in the past few years. So others are viewing you doing soul retrieval. Johnny Spa wants some Bane. Yes, we're retrieving souls. Yes, Johnny. Okay, so we are retrieving pieces of ourselves that were lost through what was taking place over the course of the past year or so. Gee, I wonder. Gee, let me think. I'm sure. Okay, hopes or fears. Sometimes I get scared. Sometimes I get so scared. Scared I'll never get scared again. Sorry. Sorry. Fear, false evidence appearing real. So hopes and fears, the death card. All right. Yeah, I can't see how anyone would hope for death. So this would mean that somebody's fearing death. Let's not do that. How about that? Let's not fear death, because then we manifest death. Okay, that's not good. So there's something that's taking place. This is probably about. This has been coming up actually for myself now that I look at it, because there's been like kind of like this, like just spitting the truth live and not giving a crap. So there might be a little bit of subconscious, like, what if they come and get you? Well, it's like, oh, you gotta try harder. So I love you guys. Just release that though. The best part is, this is why it's great to drop the reading on the first of the month, because we can see this when we notice this stuff, we can just laugh at it. All right, moving on. The first cosmic card, the Queen of Pentacles, harnessing that feminine fire. Yes. So we're harnessing there's a lot of people coming up. Harnessing the feminine fire, okay, to reach this magical mastery, okay? So what does this lead me to? This leads me to that blue fire, that Kuan Yin Virgin Mary. You don't gotta move, but you're gonna want to get out of the way. That blue, white baby blue fire that is just oh so powerful. That Syrian, that fox energy. Oh yes. Sorry, I'm just. This is like people are like, what is he even talking about right now? Well, you don't know maybe, but the other dimensional versions do, and they're having a good time. So somebody's having a good time. All right. So once again, difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right, and this is all in alignment with the Empress card and this diagonal for work. Okay, so there's something that we've been wanting to do, financial-wise, work-wise, business-wise, that we haven't been doing. We have not done yet. Okay, so pay attention, Leo, okay? Because we need to do whatever this thing is, okay? There's been almost this distraction with this having to forgive, having to do this thing, and birthdays and everything that's been going on. In the Northern Hemisphere, summer winding down to an end. I know, it's happening. It's going to get cold. It's just a fact of life. So there's something that it's time to really work on the business strategy. Whatever you got to do, write out your checklist, get your vision board, whatever the heck it is, and achieve something. Because there's something that you've been wanting to achieve, and this is business related from the line that it's in. So looking at this, because it's starting to affect the mental psyche, which can start to affect the body. So once again, you've got your little cheat sheet, and you know that this doesn't have to happen. It's September 1st, and this card is coming up sometime at the end of September. So moving forward from there, okay, we're very, very loving, all right? But we're allowing drama in our lives. So let's look where we're doing that, okay? So it literally says love and drama. And then it says the devil and strength, okay? So this is not about the devil being strong. No. This is about getting strength from some relationship that might not be serving you. So there's strength in learning something. There's some sort of learning lesson that's taken place and this doesn't have to be love related, but it probably is. Yeah, 30-40%. So yeah, this is just soul family related. So this can be a family member, this can be somebody else, Leo. But there's strength being attained through learning something. So 30 or 40% of people, this is your love relationship that you're in right now, and there's something that you're learning, and you already know what that is. Like, you know what that is now, but there's something that's going to come to fruition this month. So pay attention to that. And then we see this guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. You're not even holding your sword straight, King of Swords. What's wrong with you? Anyways, okay, so we're seeing something getting done, business related, all right? It's very fruitful. It's very awesome. We're seeing this completion. We're seeing this magical completion take place. So this is very, very awesome. We're seeing emotional things come to completion. The fear of death thing is weird, but we're seeing a lot of things complete. We're seeing business stuff complete, and we're seeing some forgiveness work completing. And just this reminder, treat others how you want to be treated. This is almost like Leo's test this month during this time of Virgo is, testing yourself. How are you going to treat others? How are you going to treat others when you're triggered? Are you going to allow yourself to become triggered? When you are triggered, what is your reaction? So really looking at this, because there's this difficulty like I said, there's this thing we're deciding. What do? I don't know whether I should go left or go right, and you're going to have the answer to that by the end of the month. So that's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Aaron, there you go. Good call. Fear of part of self dying. Yes. 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 I'm going to go ahead and give that a big yes. All caps. All right. Oh, Virgo time. It's your birthday. For your birthday, Alexander's going to give you a free Zodiac reading. Isn't that great? But you gave everybody one. Get out of here, Leo. Get out of here. Virgo needs a good one. Okay. All right. But everybody got one. Even the signs I don't like. All right. Never met a Virgo who didn't like certain signs. Okay. Are they still watching? They are. I didn't write the time down. Let's go ahead and write 57. I cut the deck. I cut the deck? Did you see me do this part? Somebody? Oh, jeez. No, I cut the deck. I'm doing the reading. I cut the deck. It's cut. I didn't. I did. Tasha says no. Georgina says yes. Georgina, we're going with Georgina. Sorry, Tasha. Ivan saw it. Ivan! What up, brother? Okay. Ooh. There's a weird card at the bottom, but whatever. Crying over spilled milk. Virgo, there's 2 cups right behind you. Okay? All right. So, something might not turn out the way you like it. Oh, there's the Judgment cards back. Yeah. All right. So we see the finer things in life. Okay, the finer things in life covered by the ascension process. I thought the ascension process would be at a different point right now. It's very, very good, okay? It's very awesome. We need to internalize this and realize this no matter what zodiac sign we are. But for Virgo, this is very, very prevalent right now. We are shifting timelines. This is even coming up again over here. Here's the Hermit card again. He's leaving the hood up. Anyways, if we have this realization that things aren't turning out the way that we want them to, or that we expected it to be somewhere else right now, and we're not in the state of gratitude, then more of what we're having is going to manifest. So there needs to be a focus on the good, and we need to internalize and realize that we are shifting timelines and we are shifting realities right now, like very, very soon, like sometime this month, okay? Because we see this emotional card of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so when we get the Wheel of Fortune, this is reminding us of karma and dharma emotionally. So this is saying that things are balanced, Virgo. Like things are balanced for you. So be happy, plain and simple. Be happy. And look at this. You're getting things. This is downloads. Is it money? It's a little bit of everything. So this is awesome because you get the Ace of Pentacles in the physical position. So yes, this is spiritual downloads. If your birthday is passed already, you probably already got that download, but pay attention on your birthday and maybe go into a meditative state. Yeah, take some time out in nature, because I do have the Hermit card over here once we get into the month. But this is showing the physical cards. Physical card for the month. Awesome. Ace of Pentacles, downloads, abundance, good stuff. In the past, heading towards balance. There we are again. Look at all these balance cards. So we get the Chariot card. So moving forward with balance, which is what you're doing, moving forward towards, there's the timeline again, okay? So we get the timeline connected with Merlin, okay? So we need to be very, very clear about what we want, Virgo. What is it that you want? Instead of being disappointed with what you're seeing, ask, request, ask from the universe, ask from your lover, ask from your family members, whatever it is. What is it that you want? How, like, you know, we can't just assume that people can read our minds, even though they can. But besides from that fact, ask. That's what this reading is telling me, is for you to ask instead of waiting. All right? And what better month to ask when it's your birthday? You just tell them, it's my birthday month. You kind of got to do whatever I say. So, others are seeing you go through a death. This is a good thing, Virgo. All right? That you're going through a shift. You know, with every ending, there's a new beginning. He's not going to sing the song, closing time. All right, anyways. So, some version of you is no more. And it's a good thing, okay? So let's move forward. Let's move forward and thrive. Move forward and thrive. That is not proper grammar. He's going to drink some water. Okay. Anyways, hopes and fears. So this is either hoping to remember your dreams or fearing strange dreams, okay? So once again, that's a manifestation. Just hope, you know you're going to have good dreams. I'm a good person. I have good dreams. I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I'm going to remember awesome dreams that predict my future. All right? And then, pay attention to this dream time. If this is a card that is also saying fear about being woken up during the night like we were because all these solar flares were popping off like popcorn, just know that doesn't have to continue to happen. It's kind of like I see people do this. Like I see people do this whole, like, it's Tuesday morning and they're like, I'm having this type of week. We can't do that. So just look at, like, what was actually scientifically, what was the sun actually doing, what was actually taking place, and then not like saying like, oh, this anxiety's back, this vibration's back, or this is here. No, because it's not the case. So you have the power to control your dream time is what I'm getting with that card. And there's this journey again. Wait, come on, guys. Can we group hug or something? What is all this, like, I'm on the journey, but it's not what I expected. Like, this is coming up in so many of the readings. Like, we're doing awesome. We're thriving. Everything's great. Everything's great. Great. Okay? We're just waiting for some turds to get off the football field. That's all. Anyways, the Knight of Swords. Things moving very, very quickly. It's going to be over very, very quickly. The timeline shifts are going to happen very, very quickly also. It literally says the Hermit, spending alone time saying what you want, okay? Spending alone time telling yourself what you want, but then also telling the people in your physical reality, mind you, just as a reminder, the Hermit, meditating upon what you want on the timeline shifts, because all of a sudden the timeline shifts are going to happen, okay? So, the Cosmic card. Anything and everything being possible. Yes, anything and everything is possible. So please pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to what you're thinking. Be in the state of gratitude. Do not be in the state of lack or something didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to. All right? Like I said, ask. Now is the time to ask your reality, to ask your physical people in your reality for what you want, and not have this whole like, oh, I feel bad asking. I feel it. No. You deserve it, so ask for it. That's one of the best parts of manifestation, is asking for it. So, you have this tough decision, it says. All right, so it's a tough decision, this offering of love. And then it gets into all those text messages, phone calls, and emails again. Just ask. Like I said, it's not a tough decision. This is basically saying, like, I need love. I need love, but I don't know how to ask for it. Ask for it. Ask for the massage. Ask to go to your favorite restaurant. Ask whatever the heck the thing is, Virgo. And just see how awesome your reality is. Whoever it is, family members, lovers, friends, just ask. That's what this whole month is about. I don't know if there's been something where it's been difficult to ask, or that's something that you've been getting into, and maybe things that you asked didn't turn out the way that you wanted to for the past 2 months, but that doesn't mean we stop asking. He's talking about Virgo. He's all done. He's moving on to leaves. short for Libra. We're moving on to Libra, okay? Ooh, wow. Okay. Libra, 105.50. 105.50. Gang, Libra gang. Okay. What do we got, Libra? Here it is. 1, 2. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. All right. Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. Right on the bottom of Leo as well, right? Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this. Oh, he's got more coffee. Good. Is this a marriage card? Is this marriage or balance? Balance, okay. Balance of the masculine and the feminine. Okay, balance of the masculine and the feminine, but then we get the Hermit down on its side. So, Libra. I think it was Gemini I called out. Now I'm calling you out. There's not alone time happening when alone time is important for you. So alone time specifically in nature, you need this. You do not want it. Alexander doesn't throw the word need around, but I'll say that you need it. There are times where you just literally need to just get in the car and drive, or go out in nature, or go meditate, or sit on the mountain, the creek, the ocean, whatever it is for you. You need to take this. You need to take this because it literally says new beginning, right? Emotional new beginning, and then a physical timeline or a physical move. This could represent physically moving to a different state, to a different place, or can just be, once again, timelines. The timeline shifts are taking place right now. So if you're going through these new beginnings and getting onto these new timelines, which you are, achieving this balance, spending the alone time. This is, once again, this is kind of similar to the message Virgo got with the Hermit card. Oh, Hermit card. But he's down on his side. So no hood. All right. So now this is a particular card in a particular position, which does represent soul retrieval. So soul retrieval might be very important. Something that you're retrieving from the past, something that you're retrieving from an old relationship, a past lifetime, something has taken place in the past, and this is something that is being balanced or needs to be balanced now, and not needs, it's something you're going to want to balance. It's balancing one way or another. But when I look into so basically the first cards of the month, that actually represent the days of the month. Look at this. So these two are connected. We get the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands together. So there's something very, very balancing, magically taking place. A little cheat sheet up ahead through dream time. So there's something that's balancing. You're learning something, Libra. You're learning some sort of magical skill set. So please pay attention to your dreams. This is like one of the most important pay attention to your dreams messages ever. There's masculine and feminine balancing taking place here. Like, because what did we have? We had the marriage of the masculine and the feminine, and then we get these two people in the same suits, okay? And then you'll see the card that's up above when I get to it. I'll point it out to you. But we're seeing these two, the masculine and the feminine in the same suit, each holding their magic wand, moving forward in balance, okay? So, retrieving whatever it is that needs to be retrieved. And, if you don't know what that is, just call it to yourself through dream time, because there's an importance in dream time, like I said. Carrie Lynn's in the house. Carrie Lynn. So how are others viewing you? Others are viewing you going through a death. Is this like the theme of the day? What is this? This card was in the same position a couple times. So others are seeing you go through a death. Aren't we all? Okay. So this is not a physical death. This is a spiritual death. This is a death of an old version of the self. The old version is not the version that's going into this next year, that's about to be celebrating this new birthday. This version of you is being born anew. This is a good thing. So, moving on from there, Catherine, don't skull and crossbones the chat. We love you, Catherine. Anyways, hopes of fears. You're hoping to get an offering. Okay, it's coming. All right, you just have to manifest that it is coming. The offering's coming, whatever it is. If it's something that you're wanting to give the offering, then it's, which I'm not really picking up. It's something you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting for. What is it? See, it's different. See, it's different. I'm not like reading one person. So I'm like, I want to know what it is. Alexander wants to know. There's something you're waiting for. All right. So just, it looks like it's going to happen. I will give you that, because from there, from the hoping for this offering, it literally says timelines. So you got both cards that are representing timelines, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So it goes from timelines to this just being a dream state card. I know it looks like such a weird card, but hey, Alexander, they're crying. This is showing what's taking place in dream time, because like I said, I would point this out to you, and here I am. There's some sort of magical balancing. This is what Alexander sees on the table. So there's something that's taking place in dream time, so please pay attention to your dreams, like I was saying. So it says timelines, dreams, bam, you have the high ground. So whatever this offering is, I imagine getting the offering because you have the high ground. And when we have the high ground, we get what we want. All right, so moving on from there, looking a glance at the end of the month and into the future, the Temperance card with the Six of Swords. So some sort of vacation, some sort of move to the water. If there is a physical move, I would imagine it's more water related than mountains related, if that's what you're actually thinking about right now. There's some call to the ocean, or some call to a creek or a river or something like that, or a lake. It can be a vacation, but I do pick up that some people with this, the fourth card positioning, the Two of Wands, there is some sort of certain percentage of people that are actually thinking about making a physical move right now, born into the sign of Libra. Okay? And then we get from this, I want to go on this vacation, I want to go on this trip, I want to move places. It's hard work, okay? So the money's there. This says that the money's there, but yes, it is difficult work, especially if you're moving. If you're actually moving your house and you're moving all your stuff and you're wanting to sell all this stuff and do this, it's a lot of work. But don't like over manifest how difficult it is. It can be easier, and I'm sure that there is support around you. Okay, so we didn't want to end I never like to end a reading on a sword, so I dropped more. You got more. It's soul retrieval cards, guys. Like, there's definitely I don't know what this is. I hate to use the word need, especially in regards to this, but there's something that you want back, or you need to take back, or there's something that you deserve. I don't know if this is from a previous relationship. I don't know if this is from, I remember there was a devil card coming up last month for you guys, or a couple weeks ago. I don't know if this is related to that person. I don't know what this is, but something needs to be taken back, plain and simple. Ba-boom. All right. So, who's next? Scorpio. He's throwing cards. Scorpio. Okay. That's good. That's good. He says, it's a good reading. It's really positive, but his eyes are really just a little too wide when he says it. Hey, get out of here. All right. What up, brother? All right. Scorpio. 1:15:48. All right. All right, let's get to shuffling. Commence to jiggling. Thank you for joining me here today. Please hold hands with the like button and take it for a long walk down the beach. I'm in my Scorpio ascendant. Is this what I should listen to? Or my sun sign? What a great question. Wendy's? You should watch your sun sign. And this goes for everybody. You should watch your sun sign. Oh my God. So professional. You should watch your sun sign, your rising sign, your Mars, and your moon. Mars is East Coast for Mars. Yes, I'm in Sedona now, but sometimes it comes out. So you're going to want to watch your Mars, your moon, and your sun and your rising. Looking at the aspects of the mind, the ego, and then who you've stepped into. So now if somebody's younger than 27 years old, your rising sign hasn't started to rise yet. So it's basically like, let's look at the earth. All right, hold on. We'll make this the earth for all the flat earthers out there. I'm sorry, he's back. All right, so this is the earth, okay? And where the sun rises from, okay? Where the sun rises from. What zodiac sign was there at the exact time of your birth. So let's look at the big pie chart. So we got a big pie chart. So now anybody that tunes in on this time for Scorpio is going to get this random explanation. Whatever sign was there. So even if you were born at night, if you were born at 1 a.m. and it was dark out, what zodiac sign was here? That's the rising sign. It's the ascendant. So your ascendant is what you're rising into. So this is something that you rise into around 27 and a half. It's something that you really like go through this massive shift. Depending on what the sign is. Like if somebody's Sagittarius and they're rising into Sagittarius, they might not notice it. But if somebody like myself is Leo rising into Scorpio, it can be almost knock you over, all right? Going from fixed fire to fixed water. So this is something that you go through when you're 27 and a half, and depending on your knowledge of astrology, when you look at this stuff, you can be like, oh my God. Like, I mean, it's like when I say it, like, it's like, it's gentle. Like the person's like, yeah, I didn't really notice anything. But when I'm like, holy crap, what the heck happened? The person's always like, right? So looking at that as your rising sign, that's what rising means, is where the sun was rising from. He's moving on now. All right. Let me just adjust this time to 1:18:53. What was that? What is that? It's like energy cutting across the room. 1:18:53. Scorpio. All right. Did I start shuffling? I'm starting over. Owen! Ooh, new beginning. Could someone just say, Angela, are you Scorpio rising into Leo? must have been fun. Alrighty. Carrie Lynn, Moon, and Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio, there's a lot of juice. A lot of power there. All right. Oh, it's everybody's favorite card that they didn't want to see again. All right. Finer things in life. The house on the hill. Good stuffs. Good stuffs. All right. Who is this person? Who is this person? It's them. Ooh. Scorpio, why so serious? Why so serious? I was wondering who this person is. It's you. No. Why aren't you happy? Alexander wants you happy. I don't know what this is. Yeah, you got this very serious, stern person with the sun over them. So let's go ahead and be our own counselor. There's the Hierophant, okay? And this is good news because we're getting this message in the beginning of the month, not the end of the month. This isn't what you have been doing. This is what you had the opportunity to do. So we can shift all this right now. And there's nothing really bad. It's just like something has been going on that's made you more serious or stern or aggravated in some way. And you deserve to be happier. Plain and simple. So let's look at it. What really is it? What needs to be released? What needs to be healed? You're your counselor. You're the most powerful counselor you're ever going to know. So work with it, look at it, and just say, what is this reminding me of? Is this repeating a trauma? Is it this? Is it that? Because look at you. You're strong. You're so strong. Okay? We see this balance of the masculine and the feminine, the strength card. We see that you've been on this journey, balance of the masculine and the feminine in the past location. And then we're looking forward. Spirit is reminding us about the awakening, okay? Judgment card's back, everybody, okay? So this is what's going on right now with all these timeline shifts and what's taking place in this month of September. So this is reminding us, you know, you're about to jump timelines. We need to be happy. We need to pay attention to the happiness. We need to pay attention to what's taking place right now and know that what's taking place right now, we're responsible for, and to really manifest the best possible. Better than you could ever expect. Instead of manifesting, oh, I want to be where I was then. No. We're moving to a place beyond anything that you could ever perceive. Better than you could ever expect. And you deserve this. I see this. I see that the wheel has stopped. Like it's like you're stacking dharma. But it's like if you stay in this modality of this like stern, angry, you might say something or do something that could potentially cost some dharma or create some karma. Okay, so really pay attention to this and just what is it that makes you happy? Like, you know, get some new music, you know, go climb a rock wall, go running, go roller skating, go skydiving, whatever the heck your thing is, do your thing. Okay, it's very, very important, Scorpio. Okay, others are seeing you as having this energy completed. Others are seeing you as the tree of the Sephiroth. So when you're in this state, people might be contacting you for help. People might be contacting you and asking you questions. And part of you is going to be almost like wondering, like, they can't they see, like, now's not the time? No, they can't, okay? Because you are the intuitive one in their lives, all right? So when we look at the hopes or fears, we got the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords, it's saying you're hoping for something to return. You're hoping for somebody to return. This is a card that represents an ending, okay? But if it's under hopes, obviously, you're not going to be hoping for an ending. Unless if there's something that you're hoping for that it's something you just need to physically end or say is over, or manifest is over. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting something that did end that you're hoping for it to continue to happen. So let's look forward about what that is. All right. So we see this spiritual learning. We see this spiritual learning taking place, that something that you want to learn spiritually, that to learn it, you had to balance the wheel of karma, which you have done, the wheel of fortune, okay? So you balance this. You balance the karma. You're stacking dharma. Ooh, 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 everybody's favorite. Well, at least mine. The High Priestess card. So awesome. So there's something that you want to learn intuitively. There's something that you did learn that you're looking to utilize. It's time. There's always this thing I see people doing in spirituality. They're like, well, I'm not ready yet. I got to finish this. I got to heal this. I got to do that. I got to fix this. And it's like, regardless of what point you're at, like whoever's watching this, he's throwing the hood up. Whatever zodiac sign you are, regardless of who's watching this, there's always going to be people that are not as far along in their journey as you are on yours that could be receiving help from you in this present moment. Do I have to say that again? Or should you just rewind it? There are always going to be people that are not at the stage that you're at, that you are further, that are going to receive help from you, from watching your videos, from getting your help, from hearing your words, whatever the heck the thing is, from getting your card readings, whatever the heck the thing is that is your high priestess, that is your spiritual balance, your ability to see beyond the veil. This whole like, well, I need to practice more, I need to do this, I need to test out this, I need to do more free sessions. No, you don't. No, you don't. Unless you believe you need to. Moving on. Okay, the Temperance card. Love it. Yay. So there's the high angelic. It's happening very, very quickly. The journey. So the journey is coming to an end, okay? So some version of the journey. That doesn't mean that things are ending. The portion of the journey that you've been on is coming to a head, Scorpio. This is what this says. You want the finer things in life? And if you look back on the present weeks, things weren't as awesome as you wanted them to be. So I see this all taking place. This is all about to happen. You know this because you're seeing moths come to the flame, like I said, how others are viewing you. So something that's been taking place, I don't know if it's some sort of emotional breakthrough or breakup or this thing or that thing. Something is coming to a head right now, and that journey is almost over. And it's time to step into this new of whatever this spiritual gift, spiritual skill set is. That's what your angels want you to know. All right? Great stuff. Yeah. Yay! Scorpio's back, everybody. I was rooting for you guys for months. I was like, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. I'm happy. That makes me happy. All right, Sag. Sagittarius. We go 127.58. All righty. Oh my God. Don't do 30 deadlifts before you sit down for 2 hours and do card readings, apparently. 1, 2, 3, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh. You got it at the bottom, Sag. Good stuff. All right. All right. What is the truth, Sag? You know what it is. This says the truth shall set you free, and there's something that you're not manifesting. There's something that you're not doing. So what is this? All right. The truth, you know the truth. So Alexander's going to be validating some things for you that you already know. So you know the truth, but there's something that you're not doing. You have all the elements on the table, but you're looking at it like you don't. You're looking at it like you need more money. You're looking at it like you need more time with this decision, difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right emotionally. Okay? So you know the answer. You already know the answer. So whatever your answer is now, You need to be honest and true with yourself that it is the way that it is, okay? So with the Knight of Pentacles, because like once again, I get another card. This card says difficulty deciding whether to go left or go right. This card's saying I have to wait. And now this card shows the person standing still on the horse with the pentacles, with the abundance, with the download. So you already know the information. You already have the abundance. You already have the capability to do whatever this thing is that you want to do, okay? Or to make this change that you want to make. So looking there, from there, we look into the past and we get the Empress card, okay? So we're having this reminder, okay? We're having this reminder of that motherly energy that you have. Whether you're a guy, whether you're a gal watching this Empress card is very, very awesome. It's one of my favorites in the whole deck. Look at this. Look at your first cards of the month. Jeez Louise. So far, winning. Okay, so far Sag is winning in the best reading of the month category, which is just a fun game that Alexander plays. It's not an actual competition. But yeah, this is a wombo combo right here. This is really freaking good. You have the high ground and all the lights coming in, celebration, like you're partying up on top of the hill, okay? Everyone's like, can I come up there? You're like, oh, did you RSVP? No, seriously, but yeah, that's a very, very good combo, and that's followed by how others are viewing you. How others are viewing you is a very loving aspect, a very loving person. So very, very good stuff. You have the ability to do whatever, but for some reason there's some lack of self-worth or there's some lack of belief structure that you think you can't do whatever this is, but you're going to see this month that you can. With these cards, with these alignments, you'll see that you can. Because hopes, fears, you're hoping for this, you're hoping for family, you're hoping for completion, you're hoping for this tree of the Sephiroth, you're so hoping for some sort of spiritual breakthrough that it's coming. It's coming with that card there. And then looking forward from there, okay, at the next card, we see something returning to yourself. We see this card can represent a bed, yes, but this is actually representing something returning to you. So what is this? This is returning to you. Something's returning to you when you pass this test. So it's almost going to seem like you get this download, you get something returned to you, but you're being asked to pay attention, to treat others how you want to be treated. So making sure that you're not doing something that could be slightly hypocritical or whatever this is representing. You're wanting something, so you need to do the thing that you want. Okay, is what this says. And then it goes right into Cindy Lou. It does not go right into Cindy Lou. Sorry, I read something. And it goes right into the Nine of Pentacles, the finer things in life. So if you want to achieve the finer things in life, if you want to attain the finer things in life, then you need to know that you already have them, okay? Which you do. Why am I so sticky? All the cards are sticking. Okay, so you have the finer things in life. There's that feminine fire again, all right? So the Queen of Pentacles, as we look ahead to the end of the month, we get the Queen of Pentacles. We get another soul retrieval card, all right? So, because once again, I always pay attention for these two coming up together. This can be soul retrieval all by itself in certain positions, but when they're both coming up, there's something returning to you, okay? So there's something returning to you, or there's something that you need to take back or ask for having back, because look at this. It literally says feminine fire, soul retrieval, and offering. So like literally like this is coming back, because I'm not holding them up right because the camera's reversing it, but this shows this coming back to you after the soul retrieval session. That's the order they're in for me. So and not even that it's an actual session. I'm not saying you guaranteed need a session, but if you're getting that in your gut, if that's your way of moving forward, if that's your way of balance, if that's your thing that needs to be done so you can disintegrate this difficulty of deciding whether to go left or go right, because you already have the truth. You already know the truth. So this is a really good month for you, Sag, because like really listen to your gut, really listen to your throat chakra, really see when you're getting electrical activity here, and pay attention to your thoughts in those moments. Okay? Good stuff. Good stuff, Sagittarius. Who's next? Capricorn? We did it? We made it. All right, we're almost there. Thank you. Thank you. Cap. 135.18. 35.18. Oh, God. Oh, there should be an intermission. There should be an intermission. Johnny, here we go, buddy. Capricorn, September reading. Did I say coffee? All right, Capricorn, what do we have? Spirit telling you don't like something at work. It's probably your boss. Multidimensionality, heartbreak from the past, manifesting a timeline. No, he shouldn't do it that quick. Imagine if I really did it that quick. She's like, they're like, I've been waiting for over an hour. Don't just like give me a 30-second reading. That's how you know he needed an intermission. Spirit wants you to know the boppity boopity boop. Okay, we're going on to Aquarius. All right, the Hierophant. Okay, so the counselor. You are your counselor. Okay. I have no hermit card, so the hood is coming off. All right. Anyways, let's move along. All right. So seriously though, here's Spirit. Here's your spirit guide, your other dimensional versions, letting you know that there's something that you're not working on that you want to work on. Okay. There's something that you're not doing that you want to be doing, or there's something where you're working a certain job that you don't want to be working. So when we hear this, when we get this message, it doesn't mean like, that's it, I'm calling my boss and I'm quitting. Like, no, line up the next thing. Let's think about things logically. Let's make sure that we're ready to do the next thing. But you are ready to do the next thing. Okay, this shows you in the state of mastery, the state of being the boss. So there's sometimes I get this card and I'm like, he's kind of turdy. But right now I'm getting this card and I'm showing you, this is showing you as a business person. This is showing you having all your P's and Q's, whatever the heck that means. Maybe we shouldn't say that. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Alexa, what does it mean to have your P's and Q's?
Here's something I found on Wikipedia. Mind your P's and Q's is an English expression meaning mind your manners, mind your language, be on your best behavior or similar.
Anyways, all right. Looking at the physical card is looking at things with multidimensionality. You are a multidimensional person, okay? So we all are, but you're multidimensional, and you're wanting to do this thing. You're wanting to make this shift in life, in business, in career. So what is this? All right, so it shows the shift, but then it's like this reminder of, I don't know, did somebody tell you couldn't do something? Did some ex-lover tell you couldn't do something, or you couldn't sing, or you couldn't do some form of art, or that? What is this? Why is this here? Because this is basically the thing that is like the final blockage from the past for why this hasn't been happening. So really release that. I don't know who that person is, but they're kind of the worst. Hope you're not with them now. Anyways, moving on. You can't just go behind the cards and laugh. But I just did. Here we are. Okay. Anyways, these two are connected. So we're getting into the cards for the month. And we have the Magician and we have the Two of Wands. So you're manifesting timelines. We know this. They're happening this month. We keep saying it. I hope you're listening. Who's coming with me, man? All right, anyways. So you have all the elements on the table for manifesting the timelines. Others are seeing you standing still, which is very, very much so not a Capricorn thing to do. It's like you guys are like the hardest workers in the world. So Standing still with what? What is this? With starting this new thing, with working on this new thing, with starting this new career, with having this new choice? Hoping. You're hoping to have the truth that you already have. Because this is hopes and fears. So, I mean, it can be fearing the truth, but I'm getting, this is more of a hope. You're hoping to get some sort of validation. This is your validation. You're hearing it now. Okay? There's that feminine fire again. I love this card keeps coming up. So good. So the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles leading right into the Empress. Oh my God. There's a feminine powerhouse energy coming into your life. Guys, wow. Can this be you? Yes, it can. So this is some crazy download upgrade potential right here, because I see this awesome, very, very happy state in the final position. In the final position of the cosmic location is the sun. So it's very much so happy after like some feminine download coming to a head, something being achieved. Looking further towards the end of the month, into the future, we get the High Priestess card. So seeing beyond the veil. Seeing beyond the veil. Things moving very, very quickly towards strength, okay? So you're already strong, okay? Like I was just saying, you're the hardest workers I know. Both of my grandfathers were Capricorn, so I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just speaking from doing research of the Zodiac signs. So I know how it is. I saw it, I lived it. So whatever this thing is that you can see beyond the veil, whatever this thing is that you were told that you couldn't do, or you were made fun of for, or whatever it is, like I was telling one of the signs earlier, if you have to, just say, hey, I'm doing this for fun. Hey, I'm just, this is something I'm doing for me. And like I said, you don't have to, even though you could, you don't have to go all into it. And please, like I said, I'm getting this whole, don't quit your job. Sometimes I give people this message of, it's time to do the thing. And all they hear is like, Alexander said to quit my job and burn the house down. I don't need my stuff. No, he didn't. So, start doing the thing. We need to put enough energy into it before it really manifests, okay? But you guys have the time and you have the energy to do it, okay? So whatever this is, whoever this teddy birdie is from the past, you can counsel yourself on it. You can release that. You can know, okay, I'm actually really grateful for this person. I went through this awakening because of them. They taught me this and that. And maybe whatever the thing is that they made fun of or stopped you from doing, maybe it wasn't the time yet. Maybe that was their intuition. Maybe the time is now and the time wasn't then. So don't be upset with them. Don't be angry about that. Forgive that, release that. Ba-boom. And just, that's a good one. That is a good one. And then that is a good one. So yeah, you guys you're on a roll, okay? Capricorn. Boy, would I like to get some of that. The card reading. There's not enough coffee in the world. Okay. Aquarius. $144 exactly. Aquarius. 144 billion. 144,000. Only 144,000 gonna make it home. Maybe in your timeline, Common. All right, moving on. Woo! Okay. Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius, and we just got 144. I like it. He likes it. Aquarius September timeline reading. completion. Oh, no way. The Justice card in the third position. That hasn't happened 50 times. Okay. Good. Good. I don't know. I think Sag is winning. It's up to you, Pisces. It's up to you. All right. Anyways, here we go, Aquarius. New beginning. New beginning. All right. Of course there's a new beginning, because if we have the last card in the tarot and we have the last card and the first card, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same. The beginnings are the endings. So we literally have the beginning here and we have the ending here. So, wow, Aquarius, what happened? Tell me a story. I'd love to hear this. But it might not have happened yet because we're looking into September. So yes, something is completing. Something is completing for sure. So yeah, this is achieving some balance, that is for sure. This is something you've been waiting for. This is something you've been meditating upon, because we have the Hangman in the physical position. So continue to meditate upon this, but look right here. Ooh, that Heaven on Earth card in the past. There it is again, that 10 of Cups. I love that card. So we see the goddess that holds the truth. See, she holds the sword up, right? And then this is connected with the 4 cups rather. So the 4 cups is the offering. So we're seeing this offering of truth, okay? So are you having to tell people the truth about something that took place? Or is there some sort of truth that you've been waiting to be exposed? This is going to be a little bit different for everybody. All the Aquarius is watching this right now. But if you had that feeling in your tum-tum, like there's been something you've been wanting to admit, I would definitely do that. But if there's also been something you've been waiting to hear, something come out, or something be exposed, or some sort of truth, or something be completed, it's about to be completed, that's for sure. Because I see others seeing you celebrating, so how others are viewing you is celebrating, so that's awesome. So whatever this is, it will be done. But there's been this fear that it wouldn't be done, because obviously nobody would hope for this card. It's one of my least favorite in the whole tarot. So there's been this fear that it wouldn't be done, like tied up, waiting for something. So just know it is completing. If it's got to be completing with all these timeline shifts and what's taking place this month. It's completing right now, Aquarius. So there's this again, the finer things in life. So you have the finer things in life. There's that Solar Retrieval card again. There's those scales. Okay, so we see these scales, this red cloaked figure. Okay, so we see things returning to you, okay? Because this is really returning to you, because when I look at the final cosmic card, it gets to that, yeah, this normally represents text messages, phone calls, emails, stuff like that, but it's like energy's returning to you from something that's completed, okay? So something's completed, something new is beginning, and with this new beginning, it's like kind of like all these like mini downloads, but like pieces of self, things that you've been waiting for, because look at this. I see mastery, and then here's that wombo combo from the last reading again. So yeah, this is really, really good. There's definitely some sort of connection between this Sag and Capricorn portion of the reading for these to come up twice in a row, and I shuffle very well, trust me. So it's not because these cards were stuck together. Mastery, look at, where's your Aquarius friend? Call them, get them in the loop. This is good. We've got the Emperor, the Empress, and we get the Queen of Pentacles. We get this feminine fire in the middle. So that is quite the sandwich of power. Yes, very good stuff, Aquarius. So anything else? No, that feels good. It feels good. Yeah, I don't think it's work related. Yeah, just for this cosmic card. There might be for those of you that were getting the hit when I was talking about the truth, because this isn't everybody, it's kind of like a 50-50 sort of thing. It might be easier to send an email. This doesn't seem like an easy conversation to have. If there is something that you have to admit, just be very loving and maybe shoot an email, or texts are just so weird. Probably shoot an email. Nobody ever wants to get that text message. Moving on, Pisces. Pisces, this is your last shot. This is your last chance to take the best reading of the day from Sagittarius. I think Pisces was crushing last month, weren't they? Or was that the romance reading? Either way, we'll see. Here we go. Okay. 150, 35. 155. I did 2, so there's 3. I didn't forget. Some people out there were like, oh God, he put the cards down. Pisces, September reading. Thank you, Veronica. See ya. Sag one. It was going good. It was going good. Good stuff. Okay. Again with this? What is this? What is this? What is this? All right. No crying over spilled milk. Okay? Thank you. Thanks for being here. Marriage of the masculine and the feminine, and sadness, okay? And this isn't really sadness. This isn't like complete sadness. It's like, this shows something has shifted. And it's something that's shifted from childhood. Because look at this. And I'm saying shifted because I'm looking at the entire reading. This is something that shifts this month. So there is some work to do here. But we have the emotional card being the Page of Pentacles, and we have the physical card being the Page of Cups. So something that has to do with using our intuition and healing something from childhood, or having a conversation with someone from childhood, is very, very important, because this is showing an emotional release here, Pisces. Okay, so we're getting this card. This doesn't really represent money worries this time, this because it's in the past. This represents looking through the spiritual window. So looking through the spiritual window at childhood. And here's this wisest card keep coming up today. Okay, luckily it won't be coming up anymore because we're done. But anyways, we see this emotional release. Okay, so this emotional release needs to take place, and this emotional release takes place when we heal whatever this childhood thing is. So looking at whatever this is, whatever took place, there's this release that is happening. It's upon you right now. It's happening this month, because others see you going through a new beginning. So to go through the new beginning, that means that this is completed. Okay, so we're completing this. Hopes or fears, hoping to be that light warrior. Guess what? You already are. You're here. You're watching the reading. You're doing the work. So you are a light warrior. Because look at this. Ooh, the Temperance card. I love it. Okay? So you're a high angelic. It's like a winged warrior charging into battle. But what is this betrayal? Okay? What took place? What's hurting you? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about at night? What are you processing? I think it's something related to childhood. I really do. This looks like it's related to your childhood. If it's not, then something's bothering you about somebody young, somebody that you're influencing in your lives, or your own children. But yeah, this is in the physical. So this is in the physical and the energetic. So I think that this is something that needs to be processed, especially when I get to this cosmic card, because you're moving forward and looking backwards. So once again, another card that's talking about the past. Because look at this person, like they're going this way, but they're looking this way. So they're not looking where they're going. So you need to look where you're going. And to look where you're going, whatever this is in the past needs to be adjusted, needs to be dissolved, if you will, transmuted. if you will. Okay, so this is really good. So this spiritual learning, this learning process has gotten you to be more loving, it says. So whatever took place, you know, it's like kind of like that whole thing where, like, you know, you see somebody and you'll see somebody had the craziest childhood ever, and they'll be like the best people ever, the best parents. They'll be so loving. They'll like learn from the mistakes that they saw and improve upon the reality for their kids or their future, for their friends, their family, their loved ones. And then you see the person who goes through it and like literally just goes through it and brings everybody else through it with them. It's our choice. It's our decision. It's our, how is the trauma going to affect you? Like, we can have this trauma and we can become the most powerful person in the deck. We can become the most powerful person in the reality, in your family, in your life. Or we can just cry about it. Like this card. Like, just like, the journey is so tough. Like, this is just, like, these cards, like, especially these two together, I don't know. It's just like, they're the cards that like make me want to shake people. And in a loving way. Just like, be like, come on, remember. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? I remember. Do you remember speeder bikes? Do you remember Tauntauns? Do you remember Star Wars? Okay. Anyways, these two are connected. So, where's the best place to get the death card? With the Hangman card. Because this is when Alexander tells you, Pisces, why haven't you been meditating? Pisces, what is this? What is this? You gotta meditate, guys. We know this. We know this, man. Okay? Do it. What is this? Reality's not going as good. When was it going awesome? When I was meditating. Why aren't you meditating? I don't know. All right, moving on. There she is again. We love her. With him, she's better than him. You get out of here, King of Swords. There we go. No, seriously though. You could do so much better. Anyways, all right, here we go. Okay, so we see this stern person in our lives, okay? And we see this feminine advisor, this feminine person in our lives. Now, does this mean that this is mom and this is dad? No. These are people that are going to be represented a little bit different for every single Pisces, but there's something that's being healed from childhood. It is very possible that mom was the more masculine one, but probably this is mom and dad. I'm going to be honest with you. So somebody was very stern, maybe ex-military, maybe very, very serious, maybe a doctor, something, but very stern. This can also be a banker, a business person, a lawyer, or something like that. Yeah, sometimes mom looks like the one that is the issue, or vice versa. Dad looks like the one that's the issue when they're actually trying to balance this very gnarly individual. So take some time, sit down, and really pay attention to your childhood, and maybe things are not what they seemed. At least that's what Alexander learned. So, we did it. That's another one. All right, so I'm sure you guys will see me before the 15th. I plan on going live next week with some fun things. What's for dinner, Veronique? I haven't eaten solid food yet today. I'm going to have breakfast. She says, what's for dinner? Anyways, thank you for being here today. It's time for Alexander to go eat some solid food. I love you guys so very much. You can book your own session and schedule yourself right in at galactictarot.com. You can reach out to me there if you are looking for a soul retrieval session. I know that's been coming up a lot today. Your energy tools are at crystalcurrent.com. We got fun, awesome stuff in the works. And guys, remember, the time is upon us. The timeline shifts on now. I love you all so much. This is love and gratitude to you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the little bell thingy. Bye.